Welcome back to this Friday edition of Taking Stock. I'm JD Durkin, down here on the trading floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Our next guest also joins us remote, Ashley Ebersol, co-founder and chief legal officer at TX. Ashley, it is great to have you here joining Taking Stock. I want to get your perspective on what some people are calling crypto winter, ongoing crypto bear market. A lot of skepticism, a lot of concerns here, Ashley, given where the crypto majors have been trading off those Monday, October 6th highs. What do you make of where the crypto majors are today?
So first, JD, I want to thank you so much for having me on. It's great to be on FinTech TV again, and great to connect with you. I think that the crypto winter characterization is certainly borne out by some of the price performance, but I think you got to put it in context of where we were after the substantial price buildup in 2025. That was obviously accompanied by a lot of new institutional products like ETFs coming online and building up demand and liquidity in the space, driving prices up. And then, crypto is a full-scale financial market now. You saw a turn when geopolitics and other things led to institutional selling, and you saw the effects of that. And you've continued to see some volatility into 2026. So it's a volatile ride, and crypto is proving that it behaves like a legit, real financial market and is not immune to macro pressures.
How's it going, my people? If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're giving you updates on Sologenic, Coreum, which is now merging to TX, updates on HBAR, Dovu, Evernode, XRP, and crypto in general. So that was a clip there of TX co-founder Ashley Ebersol talking on the crypto market, the current bear market. So TX ecosystem posted live from the NYSE. TX co-founder and CLO Ashley Ebersol is on FinTech TV Global discussing institutional adoption and the future of tokenization. Tune in. So let's hear what he had to say about tokenization and TX.
Ashley, how is all this impacting your work at TX? And talk to us a bit more about your priorities here in early 2026 for anyone a bit unfamiliar with what TX is all about.
Sure. So TX was built on the thesis that the next big movement in the crypto space will be movement of real world assets on chain. There's obviously only one real way for that to happen, which is tokens that are backed by real world assets that represent them in some way. So TX is the unified marketplace for real world assets and operating system for the tokenization of real world assets. Think of us like Amazon as what we're aiming for, to sort of own the overall operations in this space. Where we are right now, from a policy perspective, in many ways couldn't be better. You've got a very supportive administration. You've got alignment across the various organs of our political system that are in favor of crypto, that want to see the United States remain a leader and remain competitive in crypto. That's going to be the same for asset tokenization as that market continues to evolve. And we look forward to remaining in that dialogue, remaining close to the regulatory changes, and riding the wave, I guess.
Right on. Hey, man, we'll all ride the wave here together. Before I let you go, agentic AI, we've already been talking about it in the cycle for quite some time, but really it's come to the forefront, I'd argue, especially the last few months. Is crypto the native currency inherently for more of an autonomous machine to machine type of commerce under agentic AI?
Well, I think it's helpful to think about it from the perspective of, if you have AI agents talking to each other, wanting to transact with each other, they're not going to do it in fiat. They're not going to do it on traditional bank rails. What is the natural way it's going to happen? It's going to happen through digital finance. And so in addition to the huge shift that we see continuing into the RWA space, I do think that the continued interaction and enmeshing of agentic AI with crypto assets is only going to accelerate.
So shout out to co-founder Ashley Ebersole. He says he sees TX as being the Amazon of the whole tokenization space. That's what they're aiming for. He used to work with the SEC, so he's got a good background that can help move this TX ecosystem forward with regards to technology and regulation. So TX ecosystem, we have a look built in the US, own your world, own your future, infrastructure, compliance, liquidity, all built in one. So traders, buy and sell quality RWAs from your wallet, issuers, launch and distribute assets compliantly at scale, developers, finance first, L1, composable and compliance ready rails. So billions of dollars in real world assets are moving on chain, but the infrastructure is still fragmented. TX is an all-in-one solution for issuance, compliant distribution and secondary trading. All assets, one marketplace. Diversify your portfolio at the speed of crypto, all-in-one TX. Instantly trade between US stocks and RWAs, all with your mobile wallet. Global markets, one TX. From issuance to global distribution, TX powers the full tokenization's lifecycle. Through a network of regulated financial intermediaries, assets launched on TX can reach investors across North America, Europe and LATAM. Texture Capital, broker-dealer US. So day one asset issuers. So from day one, when TX launch, we should be able to trade stocks and ETFs through Solo Text. It says 5,000 plus stocks and ETFs for retail investors tokenized on demand. And you've got Cropto, never heard of them, but agricultural commodities including wheat, barley, corn, hazelnut and soya bean. Limpid, multi-asset, alternative assets including real estate, show jumping horses and luxury goods. Equities, Cornest Capital, VC investment fund focused on startups in El Salvador. Devon Labs, food and beverage, access to 70 wineries worldwide. Car Crowd, collectibles, industry-leading collectible car syndicate organization. X11 Capital Sports, one-stop shop for sports finance, providing capital access to European professional football clubs. Reboost, real estate, early-stage European residential real estate projects available to private investors. And tokenized energy, direct digital ownership in US oil and gas assets. So that looks good. One token, one community, launching on Kraken, Uphold, Bitrue, Mexi, Gate.io. So TX is a one-stop solution for issuance, infrastructure and distribution of real-world assets. Control the full life cycle of tokenized assets in one white-labeled dashboard. Tokenize, distribute and manage assets with built-in compliance and global reach. Unlock worldwide liquidity while meeting every jurisdiction's requirements. So TX order book, native secondary markets with programmable compliance and liquidity logic. Cross-chain bridge, move value seamlessly across XRPL, Cosmos and EVM networks. Issuer cockpit, white label dashboards to issue and manage assets with no code. Smart token framework, define permissions, compliance flags and contract extensions for your assets. Global distribution, list on TX and instantly reach a cross-chain network of investors. Data and analytics suite, monitor investor activity, distributions and liquidity metrics in real time. Build finance apps with smart tokens. Use TX to build the next generation of apps, protocols and tools for tokenized finance, from trading venues to credit markets. Predictable fees, buy and sell high quality RWAs from your wallet. TradFi frameworks compatible with ISO 20022 messaging along with atomic settlement rails, supporting multiple stablecoins. WASM smart contracts, code in your preferred language and execute powerful automation through WebAssembly. WASM TX is a high performance layer 1 purpose built for financial applications. The bridge between TradFi and crypto is now open. Own your world. So tokenize and distribute RWAs. TX takes care of compliance, discovery and trading rails so you can reach global markets with confidence. An end-to-end control panel for asset issuers, assisted onboarding, access the issuer admin panel to set up your asset, configure compliance rules and manage documentation. Issuance, mint smart tokens that embedded regulatory features, freezing, whitelisting, clawbacks and manage the supply. Distribution, tap into TX's shared KYC user base, segment audiences by jurisdiction, trade profile and accreditation. YTX, distribution without friction. One marketplace, multiple asset classes. Investors log in once and access a diverse array of investment opportunities. Each issuer may enforce specific checks or requirements under a unified dashboard. Liquidity that never sleeps. TradFi assets stop trading at 4 p.m. Tokens don't. Unlock 24/7 markets with global reach. Compliance by design. No add-ons, no patchwork. TX embeds KYC, AML, whitelists and lockups directly into the asset itself. What you can tokenize tokenize, equities and ETFs, public, private, pre-IPOs, real estate, commercial, residential, funds, VC, PE, hedge funds, commodities, gold, oil, carbon credits, IP and royalties, music, patents and media rights, structured products and debt instruments. So everything here can be tokenized, and if the team get this right, it can definitely do well. All of this is definitely interesting. If TX can get this all right, then the world's your oyster. The world's our oyster for those that are invested or are looking to invest in TX, but they have to get it right. The TX plugin integrate tokenization rails into your existing systems and applications. So what the future looks like for TX. Concept art. A future TX user looks through his TX glasses at investment opportunities on the horizon, ranging from real estate, sports and entertainment to environmental, infrastructure and space related endeavors. In the future, a TX user receives a smartwatch notification of a local stadium development being listed. I mean, the pictures look bullish. We are building a world where TX users will be able to interact and engage directly with investment opportunities such as sports and entertainment. A future TX user analyzes their portfolio and RWA rewards dashboard. Imagine being able to search and invest in opportunities by geographical location, supporting regions you believe are good opportunities and want to thrive. DeFi capabilities in the future will have major unlocks that haven't even been conceived yet. A Mars engineer allocates TX tokens from Earth to a construction of Martian infrastructure. Yeah, these are looking way beyond the future. From Mars to Martian infrastructure. TX. So TX, the website looks bullish. The website looks bullish. The main thing is that this tokenization platform is up and running with the stocks, the ETFs, tokenization of real estate, energy, oil and gas. So TX, and the year of 2026-27 is the year of tokenization. Everyone's talking about it, all the big players. So come on TX, let's get the supply in order and push forward. So own your world, own your future. So All In Crypto posted Frank Lasala, president and CEO of the DTCC, on using blockchain technology in the financial system and solving problems with tokenization. We in the industry, particular at DTCC, we move bits and bytes.
Additional assets. So being a bridge from TradFi to DeFi is something that, because of who we are, we're right in the middle of it. But it is definitely going.
I think a lot of people who may not be enmeshed in this world each and every day might still have the very basic question that is, what is the problem tokenization solves?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a very fair question. And we ask ourselves that question, and we challenge ourselves, not just within DTCC, but within the industry every day. And I think we like to go back to where we came from. Assets, stocks, bonds, treasury, they are digitized already. We in the industry, and particularly at DTCC, we move bits and bytes. That's what we do. And it helps in terms of, the velocity of trades, being able to scale, and at the same time, maintaining a risk in the sense of controlling it and making sure it not to the detriment of investors, which ultimately is what we're all concerned about. But what I would say is, as we move to blockchain, what blockchain can do, it can move securities back and forth in a much more instantaneous way than even the current method can. We can move away from batch processing, which again is just bundling data and then moving it, processing it all together. But I think more importantly, if we can move assets instantaneously and move cash instantaneously, it reduces counterparty risk, which for the industry, especially the numbers that we're talking about, is enormous. And as you know, the U.S. capital markets is big. As the world economy grows, wealth grows. As wealth grows, capital markets grow. So capital markets will continue to grow, and that risk will continue to grow. And we think blockchain is a really good solution to help mitigate that risk.
And we should be clear that the DTCC plays a major role in the U.S. financial system's plumbing. You serve as the central clearing and settlement hub for equities, for fixed income, for other products.
And for those who don't know, DTCC stands for Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. The Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation is an American financial market infrastructure company that provides clearing, settlement, and trade reporting services to financial market participants. So they play a big role. They provide clearing, settlement and trade reporting services to financial market participants. And as we just heard, the president and CEO of DTCC, he agrees that using blockchain technology in the financial system is solving problems with tokenization. So remember, the SOLO and Coreum merger to TX is happening on the 6th of March. Watch my previous two videos that I've done to find out a bit more about that information. So I posted, the community is divided with the SOLO and Coreum to TX merger, and as we know in crypto, mergers usually happen for one of two reasons. One, strength consolidation. Two, survival consolidation. Which is this? So let me know in the comments down below what you lot think, my people. Is this a strength consolidation or a survival consolidation? And to be fair, I think it's more strength than survival, but let me know what you think. So crypto bubbles, Power up 143%, ICP up 8%, Polkadot up 9.7%, Uniswap up 5.3%, HBAR up 2.1%, Ethereum up 4.6%, Solana up 3.8%, BTC up 2%, Canton up 3.2%. A lot of things are up small percentage wise, but the markets have been dropping for the last how long? We're in a bear market, so things are getting little jumps here and there, but then they're going down more. So this is a bear market. We got to see what's going to take place. You know, we could get a big bear market rally where things start going up in big percentages, but then they can come down more. So that's the bear market for you. Up, down, down, down again, up a bit more than down. So crypto bubbles. And for the traders, liquidation heat map, last 24 hours, 566.96 million wrecked. 133.18 million out of those that went long, and 436.77 million out of those that went short. So my people, I appreciate you all for the love and support of the channel. If you got anything out of this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video for me. I'm Solo Scrooge with the Solo News. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.